Yeah, when you book a removalist, you basically, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to call up our company, 2 men in a truck. One of our lovely ladies in the office is going to answer your call. They're going to ask you a few minor details, obviously your name, where you live, your phone number. You can mention anything that you think might be important to them. Obviously, we want to know how big your house or unit is for starters. Is it 1 bedroom or 5? And also, if you think there might be any major problems with access to the property where you're moving from and to. The rest of it will be my job. They'll book in a time and a day for me to come and see you, and we'll take it from there. And I'll be asking you all the questions that I feel need to be asked for us to make a proper decision on how to proceed with your quote. Most removal companies in Sydney, if a job's been booked just over the phone, we're charging you an hourly rate. Now, if we haven't been given the right information by you, and everyone's thinking it might be quite a simplistic move, if the job takes a lot longer than what you as a client might envisage yourself, you're going to be charged more money. By booking a quote and for someone to come out and have a look, we're sort of eradicating that problem, because I'm going to see what needs to be done, and you're not going to be charged extra because it's my job to estimate how long the job will take. Clients are going to get the odd dodgy quote. So how to spot the difference between a professional one and a dodgy one is that there's a number of ways. Firstly, we are an AFRA accredited removal company, which means we are part of the Australian Furniture Removers Association. So obviously when you get a quote from us, you're getting a quote from an AFRA accredited company. Also, at the bottom of your quote will be a price there, so you've got an indicative idea whether it's a fixed price or an estimated cost of what you're going to be charged for your quote. When you get a dodgy quote from certain companies, there's not always a fixed price there or even an estimated cost. They're giving you an hourly rate, so you have no idea at the end of your move, or when the move starts, exactly how much you're paying. Also, if you're getting a proper quote, all the information that I've given to you in a quote will say exactly what the access is like there, whether there are stairs, whether there's bad access, where we have to park the truck. These are all things that I've seen, and you as a client know that I've seen these. Whereas if you book in for a quote over the phone, you could get a dodgy quote because no one's actually seen your property. So how can you feel you're getting a proper quote that you feel comfortable with, and you know exactly how much you're going to be paying at the end of the day? Yeah, at 2 Men in a Truck, we offer you, actually 3 different types of quotations to the client. The good thing about an estimated cost is if the job takes less time than what I've predicted, you're only going to pay for those hours, which is obviously beneficial to a client. The pros of having a fixed quotation is you know before the job has started exactly what you're paying for this job. So it doesn't matter if the job takes more time or less time, if the guys get stuck in traffic on the way to and from the job, there might be bad weather, we might have problems parking somewhere. As a client with a fixed quotation, you're totally covered with this, because no matter what happens, that's the price you'll be paying. We also offer you something called a capped quotation, which a few people really like to take up with me, and that is an estimated quote, and we add on 1.5 hours to your estimated cost to cover any mishaps at either end. The beauty of this is it gives a client total security and flexibility, knowing that they're only going to pay, they can't pay any more money than what the quote has been capped at. However, they will only pay the hours that they've used up until that capped quote. So the price could actually be less money than what we've said. So it's very beneficial to a client possibly to accept a capped quotation. As an AFRA member, we offer all the insurances as a removal company that one should have. We offer comprehensive cover where you can take out insurance with us, and that will comprehensively cover you for all your items in the truck and whilst they're being carried to and from the truck. We also offer free transit insurance to a client, and that's if one of our trucks has an accident while your goods are in the truck. If it's an accident that obviously is our fault, then you're insured automatically through our transit insurance. I would highly recommend comprehensive cover. It gives you total flexibility and security in your mind that all your goods have been insured through our company from the time we pick up the first item until the time we put down the last item in your house.